Welcome to the weekly energy forecast. I'm Felicity. If you're new here, this is going to be from the 30th of October through to the 5th of November. So I hope that you guys are well. We can get stuck into this reading. If you're new here on YouTube, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and like this video, comment guys if this resonates. And if you're on Instagram, same thing, like and comment as well. Always love hearing from you guys. Feel free to share onto your stories, things like that. If you think it's going to resonate with anyone, feel free to do that also. So we're going to get stuck into this week. I've already called in my team. Okay. There's a big emphasis around career this week, okay? Some of you might even be thinking about or feeling the call to turn like a passion into a career, or to turn it's like a hobby that's become a passion and then start making, like turning that into a career, making income, or making a stream of income anyway from that way or from that particular passion. If that's you, it's like the message is explore that, like explore what that looks like. Knowing too as well that like be patient and trust the process and allow it to organically unfold. One thing that's coming through, especially for my spiritual entrepreneurs, is to not give up, okay? It's to not, and I love it, it's just the way that it was said to me, but like to not give up. So do not give up when things feel slow, or when you feel stuck, or you feel like in a creative rut even, or if you get sick and if you're like just annoyed with doing some of the work, or you're like, oh my God, I'm just really not feeling in alignment anymore, or I'm starting to resent this work. I used to love my work, now I don't, or I feel like I'm doing all this work and for what? The message with any of that is to bring it back to one thing and one thing only. Bring it back to service. What did you start this business for in the first place? What was your why? What was your reason? Bring it back to service and then move from there. So if things have been a little bit like slow for you, or you've been feeling unsure of what to do, the message is bring it back to service. Bring it back to service. And going back to the basics, I'm hearing as well. So going back to the fundamentals of business, the fundamentals, and exploring that as well. It's very interesting. But one thing here is I'm getting is just trust the path. Trust the path. For some of you as well, so if you're not resonating on a career level, just know that this is also like trusting your path and being patient along your journey, knowing that there is no fast one way to success. And I put that as that because what is success? Well, success is something very different to one person to the next. Okay. So whatever success is to you, just like there is no like one way path to an outcome that you want. There is no like straight, like it's here and you go through here and there's no obstacles along the way. There's always something, there's always obstacles. There's always something, because we get to learn. It helps us to grow. It helps us to evolve so that we are in a position, in a space of being able to hold a lot more. Okay. There is like a new like trail I'm getting. It's like a trail or a path that's like opening up for you. So unexplored territory is what I'm hearing. So unexplored territory. Allow the path to show itself. So if you're someone that's wanting to turn a passion into, or a hobby into a business, it's like allow the path to like show itself. Take action, take tangible steps, but allow the path to show itself. Allow it to unfold organically. For others, it's like there is a new pathway opening up for you. Allow it to expose itself is what it feels like. It feels like very hidden, but will soon be seen. That's what's coming through. Okay. But being really patient on your path, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Oh my goodness, trusting your intuition, all of that. All right, let's get one card here, please, for this week. Picking of paths, new beginnings, doorways, portals, pathways, new beginnings. Some of you too, this could be like a new beginning on a dream that you've had. So a goal, a dream, a manifestation. It's like there's like a new way it's appearing for you. For others as well, this could be that you're dreaming up a new beginning. You're dreaming up something new, or you're wanting to create something new. You're wanting to bring new life into something. It's like, okay, we'll turn that dream into reality. What can you do? What is one tangible action step you can take this week that is going to get you one step closer to that becoming a reality? What is one tangible action step you can take this week that'll bring you one step closer? But really here though, what I'm getting, guys, is there's new beginnings on the horizon. There's new beginnings because there's been an inner shedding. There's been an inner shedding, which is creating a new beginning for you to be able to step into, a new portal, a new gateway for you to be able to step into. Some of you, it's like beyond your wildest dreams is what I'm hearing. But allow the path to show itself. It's kind of like this like little, I don't know, it's like it'll surprise you. It'll surprise you. You won't see it coming. It's like I'm getting like the image of like a snake in a grass, but it's not like the snake is in the form of a bad omen. It's like the shedding, so like the inner shedding, right? So think of snake as like rebirth, so shedding the skin, and then there's the rebirth of the fresh skin, okay? the fresh scales, and then that's going to bring you into this new beginning, this new pathway, but it's like unexpected. So it's kind of, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, it feels very, 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 very mysterious, which, hello, welcome to Scorpio season. How very Scorpio. How very Scorpio. Some of you might even be just like moving into new different ways of doing your business, bringing something back in as well. So something that you used to do, bringing that back in, but then also some of you might even just be adding new things to what you're doing or completely course correcting. There's no right or wrong. It's just all around doing what's best for you. Okay, let's go to sneak. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay. So we have Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. So the Ace of Cups here is here potion. Okay, so mixing up a potion, but do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. So do you feel that in your heart? That's potential. So this passion that you have, or maybe it's a new spark of an idea. It's like if you can feel it in your heart, there is the potential of that being your reality. But we can't just feel it in the heart and see it and breathe it in and think it's going to appear eventually without taking any action or without making new decisions and new choices, without, any sort of like inner shedding. So feel the potential. That's the really exciting new fresh energy of this idea or this project or this new spark, or turning again like your passion into your business. Or maybe you feel like you've discovered your life purpose in some form of way, or your life's mission or your life's work. Now, I always like to think the life's work, the life mission, the life purpose is forever unfolding and taking different turns all the time. But you might feel like I've found my thing, and that's awesome. But feel into that because it's very new, fresh energy, meaning it's like you haven't arrived. It's not completely there. It hasn't been completely laid out for you. So just know it's still fresh, which is very the Page of Cups energy. But the Page of Cups is also creativity. But it's just like with anything with pages in tarot, it's fresh energy. It can be a little bit of an immature energy, so it can come with a bit of like being a bit naive. So being mindful too that when we make choices and decisions, we want to make sure that we're not being like naive about something that is coming through. So that might just be for one person. So just making sure that's like having your ducks in the row or doing extensive research and really getting a full understanding of everything before jumping in. That is a message for someone there. But otherwise, for everybody else, this is really the energy of what's in here. What do you feel in your heart? What lights you up? What fills your cup up? Okay, then take a tangible action step this week to do that, to create that. And allow yourself to be surprised, because the Page of Cups, again, it's new energy, it's fresh energy. And it's the beginning stages of something. It's like you have the creative idea, you have this idea, you have this thing, or it could be the beginning stages of a new relationship as well. Ace of Cups can represent a new relationship too. So it's the beginning, and it's like, just let this surprise you. Let whatever this new beginning is to unfold organically, unfold naturally, and let it surprise you. Let life surprise you. Stop trying to control, be patient, trust, and let life surprise you, because we can take action that is important. But if you are at the beginning stages of a new relationship, or you're feeling of opening up to one, you've met someone, allow yourself just to take it slow, get to know each other. And it feels fun. It feels fun. So if it's romance, it feels fun. It could even be bringing out fresh energy back into your relationship as well. That could be there too. Do we want to use this deck or a different one? Different. Okay. I'm going to use this one. All right. Very new beginnings though, because aces represent new beginnings. So not only do we have the new beginnings card, but we also have the Ace of Cups, new beginnings. There are fresh starts and new beginnings coming, guys. There really is. Where now that you've watched this, we've been past the full moon lunar eclipse, moving out of eclipse season. We are in Scorpio season though, the death, the rebirth, the magic, the mystery, the sensual, the pleasures, the darkness, the shadow, the triggers, all that stuff. So it might be like a bit for a lot of you. And that's where it's like self-care is really important. Spiritual hygiene is really important. Boundaries are important. Say no if you're not up to it. Okay, you don't have to say yes to things. But for others of you, this might be like, oh, I'm feeling this, like this want to completely shift, or there's something within me that's wanting to be birthed. That's what it feels like as well. There's something within you that wants to be birthed. It wants to come into this physical reality. All right, it's going to kind of close this out, please. We have knowing, take the first step. Okay, so trust yourself. There is a knowing here, right? There's all these ideas, all these thoughts up here. It's like you have this deep knowing, so go ahead and do that. Lean on your soul family this week, okay? Reach out to your soul sisters. Maybe it's actual blood-related family too, but I'm really getting more soul families. Some of you, though, are wanting to bring in more soul families, so meeting more like-minded people, and that's beautiful. One thing that's like the message here though is, so just be open for those types of people to come in. But the big message I'm getting here though with these two cards here, which is the Solitary Witch and the Coven, is that you don't have to do it alone. So while it's important that we spend time for ourselves, and at the end of the day, our inner work is our own inner work, right? But we don't have to go through life alone. We don't have to do something alone. And so reach out to your soul family, reach out to your friends, get involved within your community, join an online community and connect with like-minded people. That can be so helpful along your journey. The other one here too, though, is like sometimes we need to take a step back and we just need to focus on us, and we need to walk the path ourselves on our own a little bit. So you may have worked with a coach for a while, and now you finish that and you just need to go on your own a little bit before maybe then going back into another mastermind or whatever. And you can put this in many different areas of your life. But I'm going to leave that there. I send you guys so much love. If you're interested in my online membership for women, please click the description box below. You'll see all the information, or you can head to intothefiremysteryschool.com. Don't forget, I have the free Scorpio season workshop available. It is free for Scorpio season because it's my favorite season, and it's just a thank you from me to you. There is a 50-minute tarot reading in there. There is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful workbook, and there is a guided meditation. So it's free. Yours links are below. See you guys.